The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
Today's Little League All-Star action is being brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, Orsini's Home Store, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Modern Renovations, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg.
And now go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Oatsdale Park, home of the Martinsburg Little League. Field 2, Nick Verzolini alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. We get you set for Shinnston, Clarksburg, and Hurricane. Shinnston Clarksburg will be the away team tonight. They are the District 5 champions. And to get to this point, they were able to knock off Central Greenbrier 6-0 and beat Martinsburg 2-0. And then for Hurricane, they were the District 3 champions. They beat Barbersville 3-2 to get to this point. So we'll get you the starting lineups. We'll just give you the Shinnston-Clarksburg lineup as already things are about ready to get started here from Oatsdale Park. Leading off will be Holt, followed by Anderson, Bacastro, Myers, LeVake, Watts, Dyer, Duckworth, and Lanham. On the mound for Hurricane will be Chase Jones. And we're about ready to get started.
Yes, we are, Nick, and they're getting started early. Obviously, yesterday the rain out, but again, field staff did a great job to get fields ready.
First pitch of the ball game hit on the ground for Eskew. He makes the backhanded stab and fires to first base for out number one. So one pitch, one away for Holt.
But yeah, I wanted to make mention how much work this field staff put together. I was talking to Bill Bartley earlier, and he was telling me they were out here yesterday. Field 1 was close, or Field 2 was close to playable. Field 2 was close to playable. This one, not Field 1, so they push everything back to today.
Anderson takes that pitch for a called strike at the knees. Anderson, the shortstop for Shinnston-Clarksburg, sitting on an 0-1 count. The pitch from from Jones. He kicks and deals and misses outside for ball one. Game 1 of 2 tonight for us here at Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, first inning. Things just getting started between Hurricane and Shinnston-Clarksburg. Next pitch from Jones on 1-2 to Anderson is popped up in the infield. Charging in is Eskew. And the catcher can't make the play, though behind the plate is Moore couldn't handle it. So it just will go down as a foul ball, and that will keep Anderson's at-bat alive. And obviously, Spencer, you look at Shinnston-Clarksburg 2-0 in this tournament. Combined score of 8-0. So the pitching and defense has been a real key to their success.
Yes, it has.
There's a slow roller toward Eskew. He throws over to first. And a good tag over there by the first baseman, Dunkley, to get out number 2. So back-to-back putouts. Eskew, the third baseman. We'll head to Bacastro, the catcher, now coming to the plate.
Yeah, and obviously both these teams, I believe, they are well rested pitching-wise as they were off Sunday and yesterday.
Next pitch from Jones here. This one hit on the ground towards short. Spololich comes over, throws the first base in time for out number 3. So 1-2-3 goes Shinnston-Clarksburg on 3 ground outs. We'll head to the bottom half of the first. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball State Tournament on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. We're back at 60.
This is Eric from Hagerstown Ford. I want to thank you for your continued support of helping Hagerstown Ford's efforts to be number one in the region. As we get closer to this extremely aggressive goal, I want to recap why Hagerstown Ford should be your only consideration when buying your next vehicle. Number one, we have the best prices from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C., from Hershey, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland. I assure you, price will not be the reason you don't buy from Hagerstown Ford. Number two, we have a real return policy that's better than Walmart. Seriously, if you don't like it, return it. We'll give you 3 days to make sure you love your new ride. And finally, we'll bring your new car, truck, or SUV to you, just like Amazon does. Never step foot in a dealership again. Stop the silly back and forth negotiations that make everyone crazy. It's dumb, and it's a total waste of time. Besides, we hate it worse than you do. Simply log on to HagerstownFord.com and let us make your next buying process fun, easy, and risk-free. What do you got to lose? Visit HagerstownFord.com and let us cater to you. See dealer for details.
We welcome you back to Oakdale Park, field number 2. In game 1 of what we'll have 2 games tonight. The nightcap will be Jefferson versus the winner of
The loser of
the loser
in Bridgeport.
Yes. So looking forward to that one as well for the local teams, but we figured we were going to be here. Might as well pick up another game. So
pick up another game and Little League talent throughout the state, obviously.
We'll give you the Hurricane lineup. Leading off will be Davis. He'll be followed by Midkiff. The pitcher, Jones, is in the 3-hole. Dunkley, the first baseman, bats 4th. In the 5-hole is Henderson. He's followed by the shortstop, number 20, Drew Spolarich. Then it will be the third baseman, SQ, in the 7-hole, followed by the right fielder, Walker, in the 8-hole, and then rounding out the lineup, the catcher, Casey Moore. So Davis, the center fielder, will dig in to lead things off for Hurricane, who had a great first inning on the mound there from Jones to get the 1-2-3 inning. It will be on the mound for Shinnston Clarksburg will be Watts. And the lefty Davis stands in the batter's box and awaits the first pitch. And it's a swing and a miss for strike 1.
And something I've noticed since we've gone to this field is this field plays ground balls differently in the infield. I don't exactly know the reasoning behind that, but you saw the coaches earlier. They were from the mound throwing balls and seeing where they would bounce.
That one misses low and inside for ball 1. Yeah, I'm not certain about that either. Could just be maybe how the field is leveled or something.
Because this was I believe, a minor field. Fences pushed back, built in just to have this tournament.
1-1 count here on Davis. Watts looks into his catcher and delivers the next pitch, and again misses low and inside for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the first inning, no score yet between Hurricane and Shinnston Clarksburg as things are just getting started. It's a 2-1 count, and Davis steps back into the batter's box and awaits the next pitch. Watts with a big left leg kick and delivers the next pitch. A right leg kick, I should say, and it's fouled away down the third base line. It's a good start here from the leadoff hitter, Davis, getting a good battle at the plate. He'll step out again and reset.
Yeah. Hurricane coach called time there down at first base, wanted his player to get set in a better way.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Watts delivers the 2-2, and it's fouled back again. So Colton Davis, the center fielder, having a great start here at this at-bat. See if he can find a way on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watts again delivering on 2-2, and it's high and inside for ball 3. So full count on on Davis, excuse me. The Hurricane center fielder steps back into the left-handed batter's box And the payoff pitch from Watts is a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Watts wins the first battle to get the first out here at the bottom of the first inning. So that will bring the left fielder, Merrick Midkiff, to the plate. He's a right-handed hitter. And Midkiff awaits the first pitch he'll see from Watts, and he'll send it down the first baseline and foul on a chopper. So Midkiff plays left field today. Has the black bat with the neon green. Both teams wearing white on this hot Tuesday evening. That one misses outside for a ball. Hurricane with the white jerseys, red numbers, red letters across the chest, and the red stripe down the side of the white pants, and then the kind of the red shoulders in the jersey and sleeves. And then pretty much all white uniforms for Shinnston Clarksburg with a gray hat, gray bill, white hat in the back, and a blue outline on the numbers. So that one misses outside for a ball. Watts a little wild here. 3 balls, 1 strike on Midkiff. The 3-1 from Watts. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good comeback fastball from the big right-hander. Full count again for Hurricane. The pitch to Midkiff. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. It's back-to-back strikeouts for Watts on 3-2 counts. I'll bring Chase Jones, the pitcher, to the plate, wearing the number 8 jersey. Jones also hits from the left side. Takes a few practice swings. The first pitch is high and outside for ball 1. 195 down that right field line here at field 2. Field 1, it's all 200 feet across. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Jones. With 2 outs in the inning due to strikeouts from Davis and Midkiff.
You know, both these teams have great pitching today with having 2 days off.
Watts steps off the mound and resets. Here we mentioned that Shinnston Clarksburg has yet to give up a run in this state tournament.
And they beat Martinsburg Saturday on field 1. I believe it was 2-0.
Yes. And won their first game 6-0 over Central Greenbrier. Hurricane winning a close one against Barbersville, 3-2. Here's a 1 ball, 2 strike count on Jones. 2 outs in the inning. And Jones will call time, reset, and now await the pitch. And the pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jones.
Yeah, I think that was close to hitting him.
It nearly did.
On the foot.
I had thought that it was going to hit his
front of his cleat.
Yeah, his foot or lower leg, but missed inside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Watts. Again, misses inside, and Spencer, it's another 3-2 count. So worst case scenario for Hurricane in this inning. They worked the pitch count.
That definitely could help. I mean, then you've got, if you want to bring home the state championship and head to Warner Robins, Georgia, you got to have 3 straight days of pitching.
So Jones will call time again. It's another 3-2 count with 2 down this time now in the bottom half of the first inning. Hurricane and Shinnston Clarksburg doing battle. The next pitch, hit on the ground towards short. Anderson comes up, throws the first in time for out number 3. And we will head to the top of the second. Still no score between Hurricane and Shinnston Clarksburg. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
We welcome you back to Oatsdale Park here at Field 2. Top of the second inning, no score between Shinnston Clarksburg and Hurricane. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Spencer Dupuis, Avery Newport, our cameraman this evening. And back in the studio is the duo of Colin McLaughlin and Dylan Bishop tonight.
Well, for game 1.
Yes.
I think game 2 will just be Dylan Bishop.
Get Dylan a little bit of
more experience back there. I think it's been a while.
Yeah, there's a called strike on the inside corner to Noah Myers, the first baseman, from Chase Jones.
And Avery up there staying shaded thanks to Bo Bartley for throwing a 10 up there for him.
This one hit on the ground towards second. Henderson picks it up, throws the first in time for out #1.
Yeah, great job to stay on that bag as the ball was pulling him off the bag, but he's able to keep that back foot there.
That's the second impressive play from Dunkley down there at first. Braden Dunkley. Definitely the tallest kid I've seen in the Little League tournaments so far, as this one misses inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here on LeVake, the third baseman. The 0-1. Chopper down the third baseline, dips foul as it hits off the fence. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now on LeVake. It's been all ground outs to retire Shinnston Clarksburg so far. Two to third, 1 to short, 1 to second. This pitch hit hard into left field. That will get down for the first base hit of the ball game. And it goes to LeVake for Shinnston Clarksburg.
Yeah, LeVake
a
got
one-out single.
Great piece of hitting there and to break the hitless streak between both these teams here to start this ball game and potentially get some offense going here.
So I'll bring Watts to the plate. He'll step in. A runner on first, 1 down, and no score. Top of the second inning. The pitch misses inside and hit Watts, so that will be a dead ball. And on the hit by pitch, all of a sudden Shinnston Clarksburg has 2 runners on and just 1 away, Spencer.
Yeah, this could be huge here, and they're a team that I saw along with Martinsburg Bulldog baseball head coach Aaron Byler Saturday, where they were able to get a lead over Martinsburg and just completely dominated, nearly through a no-hitter.
So I'll bring Dyer to the plate. With runners on first and second. And 1 out. The pitch to Dyer's a bouncer. Scooped by the catcher Moore for ball 1.
And tonight's going to be a night, at least for this first game, where you want your kids, you're going to get them in there, make sure they stay hydrated because it's sunny and it's 90. That's the temperature is 90. You can only imagine what it is out on that field, probably mid to upper 90s there with the sun beating down on everything.
This pitch is high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. If you're watching on TV 10, probably saw Jones take that hat off, take a big deep breath after that bouncer. It's 2 on here for Shinnston Clarksburg. And just 1 out, and there's a big swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Dyer. Duckworth is due up. The 2-1, again low for ball 3. Both runners take off, so runners now on second and third on the wild pitch as it got away from the catcher Moore. So 2 runners in scoring position, 3 balls, 1 strike here from Dyer.
Yeah, Dyer had 2 hits in that game versus Martinsburg on Saturday and scored a run, one of the 2 runs.
Dyer takes this curveball for called strike number 2. So full count.
Yeah, and being this close to the action, you can hear umpire James Franklin calling those strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. The pitch popped up, but off the fence as it heads foul. So the count will remain full. Runners on second and third. 1 out here in the bottom half of the second inning. No score between the 2 teams, but a chance for Shinnston Clarksburg to get on the board, and that one fouled away just off the end of the bat from Dyer.
Yeah, fouled off the leg of Dyer there as well.
So we'll reset. Jones retakes the rubber. 2 runners in scoring position. The 3-2 to Dyer again, misses low and outside for ball 4.
Yeah, now the base is loaded here, and instant offense could happen right here.
Duckworth coming to the plate now. So a few big mistakes here in a row. It starts.
And Hurricane coach here is coming out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Probably just strategize what they want to do. Maybe tell them give up. Maybe just want to give up a run for an out here. It's going to be hard, but you want to try to force a ground ball situation.
Yeah, obviously force at any plate too, so could quickly get the out at home if possible here. But early in the ball game, and it starts with that LeVake single, then a hit by a pitch and a walk, so giving up 2 free bases opposed to earned bases definitely doesn't help. So bases loaded for Duckworth, who'd love to come through here for Shinnston Clarksburg and give them the early lead here in the bottom half of the second inning. Just 1 out. The first pitch is a breaking ball that misses below the knees for ball 1. Duckworth wears the number 23 jersey, plays left field, and sits in on a 1-0 pitch. And that one hits the outside corner for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases loaded. And there's a swing and a miss, but it gets away from the catcher Moore. He doesn't know where the baseball is. 1 run is in to score. Eskew chases it down to prevent any more runs from coming. But it's a 1-0 lead for Shinnston Clarksburg on a pitch that Moore just couldn't handle. Still in the same at-bat, but the PA announcer announced that we have a new batter. That is not the case. So run comes around to score, and now a bunt attempt for Duckworth down the line. That will go foul. So the batter now is out in Duckworth. And the runners will return to their places at second and third, but it's a 1-0 lead for Shinnston Clarksburg on a wild pitch. Scoring LeVake from third base. So runners still, though, in scoring position. Now 2 down in the inning for Shinnston Clarksburg. And Colton Lamb will come to the plate.
Yeah, and just now up. It's just a 1-0 ball game, and they've still got 2 runners on. Here with 2 outs, you really want to add some more runs here with runners in scoring position.
The number 9 hole hitter and the center fielder waits the first pitch, and that one misses high and inside from Jones for ball 1.
Yeah, Lamb's got that mullet going.
He waits the 1-0 pitch. Pops it up in the infield, headed over toward foul territory. Dunkley steps over and makes the play for out number 3. So Shinnston Clarksburg gets a run across, but does strand 2. We'll head to the bottom half of the second inning. And our score 1-0. Shinnston Clarksburg leads Hurricane. We're back in 60 seconds from the state tournament in West Virginia Little League Baseball after this.
The South Morgan Volunteer Fire Department Carnival is August the 30th through September the 3rd this year with free admission. Enjoy the fun of this year's carnival with an amazing selection of rides, live music from great local artists, live auctions, contests, and the usual assortment of mouth-watering, delicious food. Discounted ride wristbands and ride and food voucher combos are available in advance. The carnival is located at 10166 Winchester Grade Road in beautiful Berkeley Springs. Find out more about this fun event at firemanscarnival.com. That's firemanscarnival.com.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
To Oatsdale Park, down here at field number 2. Nick Verzolini alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. It's a 1-0 lead for Shinnston Clarksburg, but it is the middle of the order for Hurricane due up, and Dunkley, Henderson, and then the shortstop is Blarich. First pitch to Dunkley is inside for ball 1. The first baseman, already seen him make some good plays down there at first. And he sits in on 1-0, slaps this ball right toward the second baseman, Holt, for out number 1. A good stab by Holt down there to make the play.
Yeah, great web gem there for Holt, and another out here.
So 1 down, and that will bring Tyler Henderson to the plate. Watts delivers the first pitch, and it misses high for ball 1. So Henderson, wearing the 14 jersey, steps back in, playing second base this evening for Hurricane. The 1-0. Slow roller hit toward third. LeVake throws to first, a good stretch, but his foot was off the bag. So that will allow Henderson to reach on the infield single.
Yeah, and the good thing about that there is he was able to get it in his glove and it didn't go past him down the line. Because then you've got a runner on second, maybe even third, in scoring position. Now you want to make that play, but you got a fast runner out of the box.
So here comes Spolarich to the plate. With 1 out and a runner on first for Hurricane, Spolarich trying to get the bunt down, but unable to, and it's now a strike on the swing. Watts pitching for Shinnston Clarksburg. And the 0-1 from Watts is high and inside as Spolarich ducks out of the way for ball 1. Count even now at 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first base. Watts into Bacastro. Now steps off, wipes some sweat from underneath his eye, and resets. Watts on 1 ball, 1 strike, hits the batter, Spolarich. So very similar to what we saw in the last half inning. We saw a single after a ground out, followed by a hit by pitch, and then that led to a run coming across for Shinnston Clarksburg. Hurricane looking to do the same thing and answer here in the bottom half of the second inning.
They got a mound visit here.
As Bronson Eskew will come to the plate, the third baseman.
I don't necessarily know they're making a pitching change here. They just want to talk to everybody.
And I think just a conversation. I mean,
kind of like the conversation that happened from the Hurricane side in the other half of the inning.
Besides the pitch count probably being a little high here for Watts on the mound, he has 2 strikeouts, a ground out, a line out. He's only given up 1 hit, so very early in the ball game, and he's pitched pretty well. Has been a little wild at times, but I think when they needed him to make big pitches, Watts so far has come through, and they're going to need some big pitches here with 2 runners on now for Hurricane, and Eskew at the plate, the third baseman, awaits the pitch from Watts. He lays down a bunt sign or attempt, but misses for strike 1.
Get surprised didn't pull the bat back there, but now it's a strike.
So no balls, 1 strike, 2 on. And the next pitch from Watts. It's low and outside in the dirt for ball 1. This Hurricane team, manager Jason Moore, as I mentioned before the game, the District 3 champions. They've won this state tournament 3 times in Hurricane Little League history. Last time back in 2019. This pitch is big, swing and a miss for Eskew for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. Eskew stands tall in the batter's box and awaits the pitch from Watts and fouls it away over toward the Shinnston Clarksburg dugout. So count remains even at 1 ball, 2 strikes is our count. With 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That pitch called strike 3 on the outside corner. Eskew strikes out. It's the 3rd strikeout for Watts early on in this ball game, and that one just froze Eskew on a nasty pitch on the outside corner.
It really did, and great pitching here so far. Honestly, from both sides, seen flashes of greatness.
So I'll bring Walker to the plate. 2 on, now 2 outs, 1-0. Shinnston Clarksburg on top. Watts takes that high leg kick and delivers that one. Hits the zone for strike 1. Right at the knees. Walker looks toward his third base coach and now resets in the batter's box on an 0-1 count. Takes that one outside and low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-0. Shinnston Clarksburg on top. Bottom half of the second inning. 2 down, 2 on for Hurricane. The next pitch to Walker is a bunt that rolls foul. So now 2 strikes on Walker, and you can tell early on Spencer Hurricane likes to play small ball, it appears.
They do, and you could tell that ball, it was still moving. It was in foul territory, and umpire James Franklin held off on making a call because it was still turning, and it could have potentially turned back into the infield. I was waiting there for the call, and I didn't see it, and then I looked over to the ball, and it was still spinning.
That one misses outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Walker. And one of those that it was a good job by the catcher, Belcastro, to get to it before it potentially spun back into play. Count even at 2-2. 1-0 lead for Shinnston Clarksburg. The pitch to Walker again fouled away. Walker battling for Armand Walker. Watts with another long count for him on the mound. He'll deliver this one. A swing and a miss, strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts for Watts to end the inning. And we will head to the third. Shinnston Clarksburg 1, Hurricane nothing. This is the West Virginia Little League State Tournament on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10. We're back after this.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs? Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
We welcome you back to Oatsdale Park, field number 2. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Spencer Dupuis. A 1-0 lead for Shinnston Clarksburg over Hurricane. Avery Newport on camera tonight, and back in the studio is Avery Newport, or is Colin McLaughlin and Dylan Bishop.
Yeah, giving Dylan a refresher back there, then Dylan will be solo for the letter game.
Hopefully that goes well for Dylan, but this pitch misses low.
You don't have any faith in him?
Of course I believe in Dylan. Pitch misses low for ball 1. 1-0 count here on Holt, who grounded out his first time back in the first inning. This one hit on the ground a little bit harder, though, this time. A great stab again by the shortstop, Spolarich, and he fires to first for out number 1. Wow, what a play. That one I thought was going to get through, as it looked like it had got underneath the third baseman's glove of Askew. But we've already seen Spolarich with some impressive plays at short, and he makes that one. So Anderson back to the plate. He also grounded out his first time to the third baseman, Askew. Jackson Anderson now squares the bunt, pulls it back as the pitch misses low for a ball.
Yeah, great job to pull that bat back by Anderson. Gets him a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. 1-0. Shinnston Clarksburg Little League leading Hurricane Little League. The next pitch, a breaking ball that just stayed high and misses for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Anderson. Jones resetting on the mound and delivering the 2-1. A big swing and a miss on a fastball for strike 2.
Getting an update from tournament director, District 6 Administrator Nevin Kilmer. Field 1 right now with the game between Bridgeport and Ona Milton. Bridgeport up 5-0 middle of the second inning.
So that would mean that Ona Milton would take on Jefferson if that score were to stand. This one hit on the ground. That is fair down the line, past the third baseman, Eskew, and into left field. Midkiff picks it up and gets it in.
Yeah, that one just hit perfectly down the line. Staying fair.
So Anderson gets a 1-out single. Now we'll bring Belcastro, the catcher, back to the plate. Just barely poking that ball down the line was Anderson. There's a breaking ball that hits the zone for strike 1. So Anderson with the 1-out single. Runner on first base, 1-0 lead for Shinnston Clarksburg. Jones shaking off everything and now finally says yes and delivers and misses low and outside for ball one.
And I want to shout out again all the volunteers, concession stand workers, people working scoreboard, PA announcers, everybody, tournament director, again, Nevin Kilmer, and the umpires. This is all volunteer-based right now. Everybody out here that's doing a job is doing it voluntarily, so I want to give a shout-out to all of them.
Belcastro lays off that pitch for strike two, and now hits this one hard toward the second baseman, Henderson. He throws to Spolarich, who throws back to first to Dunkley for the double play, and that will end the. We'll head to the bottom of the third, 1-0. Shinnston Clarksburg leading against Hurricane. Hurricane coming back to the plate. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball State Tournament on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV10. We're back at 60.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Hi, this is Caleb Wilkerson with Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services, a fully mobile, veteran-owned and operated business. We provide commercial and residential cleaning services, mobile auto detailing, as well as vacancy cleanout services serving within 60 miles of the Martinsburg, West Virginia area. Call us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. at 304-268-9198. Again, that's 304-268-9198. Or check us out on Facebook, Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services.
We welcome you back to Oatesdale Park. 1-0 Shinnston Clarksburg. Bottom of the third, just about ready to get started as it's Moore, Davis, Midkiff. 9-1-2 hitters due up for Hurricane. We've seen the defense for Hurricane flash its glove early on, but we've seen a lot of great pitching on both sides too early. Watts already has 4 strikeouts for Shinnston Clarksburg. Casey Moore, as I mentioned, leading things off here, but it was back-to-back strikeouts to end the second inning after a potential rally was started with a Henderson single and a Spolarich getting hit by a pitch. See what Moore can do here. As he'll take this one on the inside corner, called strike one.
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody this Little League International game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 in Martinsburg, West Virginia, under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball, and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org.
I want to call strike two, and that's low in the dirt for ball one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Casey Moore. Watts, the righty, called strike 3. That's 3 straight strikeouts for Watts. And that's his 5th already here in the third inning. Very impressive.
Yeah, the Shinnston Clarksburg team here looking to win their only state tournament, as in 2012. I believe it was combined then. They have 1 as Shinnston and 2 as Clarksburg. Again, this is a combined Little League of Shinnston and Clarksburg.
This one popped up toward the second baseman, Holt, who rolls over and makes the play for out number 2. And you mentioned that 2012 state championship, and then Clarksburg won in 84 and 88. Currently holding on to a 1-0 lead over Hurricane here in the bottom half of the third, and Midkiff sends this one a slow roller down the line and goes foul. So 0-1 count on Midkiff, who struck out his first time. The pitch here, low and outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the left fielder. Next one misses again outside, so 2 balls, 1 strike on Midkiff. As I mentioned, Shinnston Clarksburg has yet to allow a run so far in their 2 games in the state tournament. This one low for ball 3, so a 3-1 count on Midkiff. And it was a 3-2 win for Hurricane over Barbersville to get to this point. The winner will advance to the Final Four. The loser will play Barbersville with a chance to advance. This one a called strike 2. So a full count, which has been a common occurrence so far for Watts on the mound, but as I mentioned earlier, he already has 5 strikeouts, so he's won most of those battles, and he wins this one too on a swing and a miss. Midkiff strikes out to end the inning, and we'll head to the 4th. Shinnston Clarksburg 1, Hurricane nothing. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball State Tournament on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hi, this is Caleb Wilkerson with Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services, a fully mobile, veteran-owned and operated business. We provide commercial and residential cleaning services, mobile auto detailing, as well as vacancy cleanout services serving within 60 miles of the Martinsburg, West Virginia area. Call us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. at 304-268-9198. Again, that's 304-268-9198. Or check us out on Facebook, Boats and Soaps Cleaning Services.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
We welcome you back to Oakdale Park here at Field 2, Game 1 of our 2-game doubleheader. Tonight we'll have local action for the Eastern Panhandle viewers. It's Jefferson will either take on Ona Milton or Bridgeport.
Looking like Ona Milton.
And that would be a rematch, correct, Spencer? But coming to the plate here is Myers, and he'll take this one for a called strike 1 as Jones steps back on the mound and delivers this pitch. That one a little bit high for ball 1. So 1-0 here, Shinnston Clarksburg on top of Hurricane. And that one, a bouncer that misses low and outside for ball 2.
Nick, I want to revise what I said here as the last time the state tournament was won by Shinnston, again, 2012. Clarksburg Central won in Clarksburg Central won 84 and 88 for these two teams recently combined in the last 10 or so years. Don't have the exact date, exact year.
Gotcha. This pitch low and inside for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk for Myers to begin the 4th. And we'll have a pinch runner as Shinnston Clarksburg will go to 113. That is our pinch runner down there for Myers, the first baseman, as they will bring I don't have a 13 here on the roster that they gave us.
Throw down to second is not in time. Runner is safe.
But nonetheless, batter at the plate is LeVake. And a runner on second base. No outs. This one misses outside. So 2 balls, no strikes on the third baseman, LeVake, who has the one of 2 hits so far for Shinnston Clarksburg. He got the first hit of the game in the second inning. The next pitch, hit hard on the ground for Jones, who turned to look at second. Now throws over to Dunkley at first, who can't handle it. We got a run down on the base pass. Tag at home, out at home. Now it'll run down potentially at second, but we'll just have one runner there.
I think we might have an injured player here.
LeVake reaching second base after the rundown, and yes, it does look like an injury. And I believe it's number 19. Which again, I don't have a 19 either, but no, it is 13. But anyway, we'll take a break, and we return.
30. Just take a 30.
We'll take a 30-second break, and we return. We'll just keep it here.
We'll keep it here.
And it's quickly back to his feet. I think he just had like the wind knocked out of him based on how he slid into home. So hopefully everything good
maybe
there.
A finger.
It could be a finger jam as well. But hard to tell, and that's just kind of us speculating, so we really don't know. As Moore, the catcher, good sportsmanship there, kind of checking on him, make sure he was all right, and asked the coach, I believe, if he was okay. So good to see that, too, as a 1-0 lead was almost extended. Hurricane recovers from an error there on a throw.
So train's pulling through here behind smaller train, I guess, ends right there.
So pitch misses for a ball, 1-0 count. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down, a runner on second base, and a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 4th inning. The next pitch from Jones.
Fouled off.
Fouled away down the third baseline. So the player that was injured was Isaac Barksdale. But again, he appears to be all right now.
Isaac Barksdale. That sounds like a major league name.
You like that one?
Isaac Barksdale. I feel like Barksdale may be the last name of an umpire in the MLB.
Could be. I think there's like a Dave Barksdale. There's a swing, or not a swing and a miss, but a called strike looking for Cole Vincent, who strikes out. Who was hitting for Watts there.
I would be correct. There's a Lance Barksdale who's an MLB umpire.
Okay. So now Cohen Wilfon will hit, and he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt for strike 1. Moore will hold on to that one as the runner advances from second to third. So the 0-1 pitch to Wilfon is in the dirt for ball 1. Pretty similar pitch, but that time he's able to lay off. Runner on third. Now 2 outs in the inning, and the pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1-0. Shinnston Clarksburg leading Hurricane. And the next pitch, breaking ball, called strike 2.
Yeah, great placement there.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner on third base for Shinnston Clarksburg. A swing and a miss, strike 3, but it's a drop third strike. Pitcher trying to tag the base runner. He got him. for out number 3. An
Jones.
excellent play by Jones to end the inning. And we will head to the bottom half of the 4th. Hurricane coming back to the plate. Shinnston Clarksburg 1, Hurricane nothing. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
A Honda is more than just a vehicle. It's a gateway to spring adventure. Start your adventures with Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0.9% APR on a 2022 Honda HR-V and a 1.9% APR on a 2022 Civic or Accord. New vehicles are arriving daily at a local Honda dealer.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI 2021 ACSI survey of customers rating the performance of their own automobiles.
We welcome you back to Oatsdale Park, field number 2, game number 1 for us this evening, as we will have Jefferson action in the nightcap, waiting on who they'll play later tonight. It will either be Ona Milton or Bridgeport. But in this ball game, Shinnston Clarksburg leads Hurricane 1-0. Jones, who made an excellent play on a dropped third strike. The pitcher, Jones, charges in, gets to the baseball, and then tags the base runner who broke for home to end the inning. And now Chase Jones will get a chance to hit and lead off this inning. Now batting here from the left side. He was able to ground out. He did ground out. He wasn't able to. He really didn't want to, probably. As there's a swing and a miss, though, for strike 1. Grounded out his first time back in the first inning.
Yeah, Nick, they built, when they pushed these fences out, they actually built bullpens off the side there, so you're not, you see sometimes on the baseline. And this is the first time a Hurricane is utilizing it right now down the left field line. This is the first time we've seen anybody utilize it. Usually you're bringing in a pitcher that's already in the field.
Yeah. Don't really see the bullpen used too much at this level. That one hard hit down the line. That will get through into right field for a base hit. Past the diving glove of Myers, and Jones has a leadoff single to begin the 4th.
Yeah, great job by the right fielder there to come and back that up, because if he didn't, I was going to go down to the right field corner and be a double at the least.
Excuse me, underneath the glove. Oh, yeah, it was Myers down there first, and now Dunkley will come to the plate. And the pitch to him, called strike on the pitch there from Jacob Watts, who has had a phenomenal start so far. 6 strikeouts for the right-hander. Looking to continue things here as the next pitch is hit hard by Dunkley and fouled away. He got a good piece of the last ball, or the last at-bat that he had on a first pitch swing, lined out to second base to Holt. Got a good piece of that one, but just was a little bit out in front. And now sits in on a no balls, 2-strike count, and hits this one hard toward the shortstop. Unable to field it, though, is Anderson in time. So on the error, Dunkley will advance to first. And runners on first and second and no outs here for Hurricane in this bottom half of the 4th inning, with Shinnston Clarksburg leading 1-0. And a chance here for Hurricane to start their rally and get back into it, tie this one up. So that'll bring Henderson to the plate. He had a single, infield single, his last time up back in the 2nd. Henderson does show bunt, pulls the bat back. It was a wild pitch. Runners advancing to second and third, third to third, not in time. So it's 2 in scoring position. Henderson's bunt attempt does its job, and now he can probably swing away with 2 in scoring position already. No outs. Shinnston Clarksburg has yet to allow a run so far in the state tournament. Henderson still squares, pulls the bat back again. It's a wild pitch. An excellent job by Belcastro to find that baseball quickly, as the only run scored in this game was on a wild pitch where Moore couldn't find the ball. It was behind him, and that allowed Shinnston Clarksburg to take the lead. Now 2 on, and a 2-0 pitch to Henderson, a swing, and that gets a piece of our home plate umpire, James Franklin, on the foul tip. He appears to be okay, so runners on second and third. Henderson at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jacob Watts steps off and resets on the mound. Henderson looking to get Hurricane on the board and score the first run against Shinnston Clarksburg in this tournament. 2 on, no outs, and again Watts will step off, wipe the sweat, and reset. Henderson, he'll dig back in at the plate. The pitch to Henderson, fouled away. A little bit frustrated that he couldn't put that one into fair territory. It's a well-hit ball. Will be able to score probably both those base runners for Hurricane and Jones and Dunkley. The pitch to Henderson, called, or just missing, excuse me. So full count again. Henderson sits back in on a 3-2. Runners on second and third for Hurricane. Jacob Watts kicks and deals and just misses low and outside for ball 4. So the bases are juiced for Spolarich.
Yeah, I believe he walked his last time up. Is that correct?
He was hit by a pitch.
Hit by a pitch. Got on first.
So Spolarich has the bases loaded. The infield comes in for Shinnston Clarksburg. Spolarich is showing bunt. He'll pull it back, and it's high for ball 1. The Hurricane bench getting into things in the dugout, knowing that this is their chance to get on the board and potentially take the lead against Jacob Watts and Shinnston Clarksburg. The next pitch from Watts gets away from the catcher. Runner going to try to score, and Jones, the throw at home. He jumps over the pitcher, Watts, and then is called safe at home plate to tie 1. Well, that is Little League Baseball at its finest.
Yeah, I don't know why I was under the presumption that you can't, leap as a runner to get to home plate.
In some leagues, it's a rule, especially when you're younger.
I mean, I remember it was a rule in VHSL, Virginia High School League, for baseball in high school.
But must not be a Little League.
Yeah. Or it's a changed rule. Or it's a determinant of the
umpire. I had a kid on my team do a cartwheel.
That's what I'm saying. Is it might be determinant of the umpires. Did he put himself in harm's way? Because I don't really think that way he put himself in harm's way. I saw somebody do a somersault, and he was called out doing a somersault. Add insult to injury there. He actually got hurt, missed the rest of the season because he hit his shoulder into the ground.
And Andrew Barnett, he did a cartwheel in the home, and he's called out in our championship game. We still won, though, so it didn't really matter. But shout out to him. Not that he's listening. But you never know, I guess. Spolarich with runners on second and third. Still in a 1-1 ball game, the bunt attempt goes foul.
Shout out to Colin back in the studio using our instant replay, doing a super slow-mo, and you can see his back foot touching home plate That's a crazy good instant replay there by Colin back in the studio.
So, excellent job by Colin, but an even better job by Jones to score the run and tie this game at 1 with now 2 on. The next pitch to Spolarich, called strike 2 on the outside corner.
And that's the beauty of our instant replay system there is that we can see those things. And, for a really fast-moving play, it moves it down to like 75% slower.
This one is fouled away by Spolarich. So 2 on. One out. And a full count. The pitch from Wolf to Spolarich is fouled away again. Good at bat here against Jacob Watts, who, as I mentioned, he was dominating. Still is having a good performance out there. 6 strikeouts through 3 1/3. The next pitch is hit hard, but
foul. Just past the
down
dugout.
the first base line and out of play.
It just passed the visitor dugout and down there. Hopefully no fans got hit there. Getting an update from Nevin Kilmer. Field 1, 11-0 Bridgeport, middle 3. They're looking to secure their bid.
Spolarich hits this one hard on the ground. That gets underneath the glove of the shortstop Anderson. 1 run is in to score. The second one's coming to the plate. The throw home, not in time. Throw down to second, goes into the outfield. Now the runner is going to try to score again. And Spolarich will. It's a Little League homer with the error. But overall just a single and then advancing on a throw to be second and then advancing on the air to come around to score. And all of a sudden, it's Hurricane 4. Shinnston Clarksburg 1.
Yeah, offense coming in a big way in this inning. But again, as I said, on field 1, Bridgeport about to punch its ticket to the championship bracket. If score stays the same heading into the 4th inning there, because it is 11-0 Bridgeport on top of Ona Milton.
So we have a umpire visit.
I don't know what they're exactly talking about.
What has turned into a crazy 4th inning. The tying run, scoring on Jones leaping over home plate umpire or home plate catcher. That'd be even cooler if he jumps over the umpire. But Moore, and I think it's an equipment issue of Moore's face mask is what it looks like. Or no. He's just telling him some instructions, I guess, down there with the catcher. I thought he was adjusting the face mask. But looks like it was just a conversation between Moore and his coach. So the bases are empty, and new hitter as SQ is subbed out. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. As it will be number 23. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Paxton Bacook. And that one misses low and outside for a ball.
Yeah, that one right into your living room. On TV 10.
Paxton Bacook sitting in now on a 1-ball, 2-strike count. And a 4-1 lead all of a sudden for Hurricane here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Jacob Wolf having a little bit of struggles in this inning. It starts with a Jones single, then either an infield single or error, depending on what you want to rule. It allows Dunkley to reach. Henderson walks, play at home, and then the Spolarich play that was a Little League homer on a bunch of
strikeout
errors there. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. The 7th strikeout now of the day as Bacook goes down swinging.
And we've got some pinch hitters coming up here, as you see the manager there for Hurricane going over to the table and giving them the pinch hitters. 22 Bradley
Jackson Bradley will hit here for Walker.
Again, in Little League, you got to get all the players in.
So now 2 down in the inning. Excuse me, that's the first out on the swing and miss. So 1 out in the inning. Bradley to the plate. He'll show bunt. And now Wolf delivers but misses low, below the knees for ball 1. Infield now coming in as Bradley showed bunt on that first pitch, and he'll show bunt once again here. And that one hits off the backstop. Now a 2-0 count. As Bradley battling. 2 balls, no strikes. Meanwhile, also, these runs are the first runs given up of the tournament for Shinnston Clarksburg, who had 2 shutouts in its first 2 games. That one will hit Bradley to allow him to advance to first base. With 1 out in the inning, Hurricane has another base runner.
Yeah, that was close there. I'm thinking it hit the top of his hand, also close to hitting the bat there. But I'm assuming they're checking him out now, so hit the hand or arm. You never want that to happen. Hoping it hit the just the bat there, but obviously not. It didn't foul off enough.
Yeah, he appears to be fine on the hit by pitch. So Easton Watson now will come to the plate. Number 24, hitting for more.
As it looks like Hurricane getting all their pinch runners in here, or pinch hitters. As each player's got to have a plate appearance.
First pitch to Watson. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1 count now on Watson. Runner on first base. The next pitch from Watts is low and outside. In the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first base for Hurricane. 4-1 lead in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The next pitch. Missing outside again, so 2 balls, 1 strike. A big 4-run inning here in the bottom half of the 4th for Hurricane. Allows them to take this 4-1 lead. And that one misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 runner on first. Next one misses inside for ball 4. So hit by pitch and a walk. We're back to the top of the order with Davis due up. And it will be Davis. And that might do it here for Jacob Watts, as it will. He hits 82 pitches. So we will take a 60-second break. When we return, we'll have a new pitcher. This is Western.
Instead, at all 3 WVU Medicine Urgent Care locations in Charlestown, Inwood, and Spring Mills, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tests require a physician's order for symptomatic patients. Results available in 24 hours on WVU MyChart accounts. No appointment necessary.
Hi, this is Lauren from Orsini's right here in Martinsburg. Grilling is not just for the boys. We are a Platinum Traeger dealer carrying the Pro Series all the way up to the Timberline Series. We have every flavor of wood pellets along with accessories, rubs, sauces. Not just Traeger, we carry Utz, Meat Church, Lanes, and Dizzy Pig. We also carry a full line of Yeti products. Orsini's has everything to complete your backyard. Visit us at 360 Hack Wilson Way or at Orsinis.com.
We welcome you back to Oakdale Park. Shinnston Clarksburg now trails Hurricane 4-0 here in the middle of the bottom half of the 4th inning. It's 2 on for Hurricane. Back to the top of the order in Davis. And we have a new pitcher on the mound as Anderson will take over for Jacob Watts, who went 3 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 7 strikeouts, but he had 6 of those strikeouts in the first 3 innings. He picks up another one here in the 4th. But Hurricane was able to get to him here with 3 of those 4 hits coming in this inning. So our new pitcher, Anderson. Davis still at the plate with 2 on for Hurricane. And now a 4-1 lead, and there's a bunt attempt from Davis. And he misses for strike 1. Hurricane will send its corner or Shinnston Clarksburg, sending the corner infielders in on the grass. The next pitch to Davis, misses inside, gets away from the catcher. 2 runners will advance to second and third. But now a 1-1 count on the wild pitch. It's now 2 runners in scoring position for Hurricane. Davis has struck out and flown out so far in the ball game. The 1-1 pitch. Pop foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, the winner of this game heads to the Final Four. The loser, though, is not eliminated. They'll play Barbersville with a chance to advance. So 2 on, 1 out. 2 strikes, though, here on Davis with the 1-2 count. And the new pitcher, Anderson, trying to get out of this inning with minimal damage. There's a strike 3 called as Davis goes down looking for his second strikeout of the day. And that will bring our pinch hitter here in Luke McKenzie to the plate.
21 coming in.
So McKenzie will hit for Midkiff. And Midkiff is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But Luke McKenzie hitting here with 2 on, and the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. So Anderson now has 2 outs to work with, but 2 on still for Hurricane. Shinnston Clarksburg now trailing 4-1 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The pitch fouled away. Anderson will get a new baseball. Working on an 0-2 count. 2 outs, 2 on, though, for Hurricane, who scored 4 in the inning to take this 4-1 lead. Looking to add to it. The pitch to McKenzie misses low and outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. McKenzie hitting for Midkiff here. And the 1-2. Called strike 3. It's back-to-back strikeouts looking from Anderson in relief of Watts. It's the 9th strikeout of the day for Shinnston Clarksburg on the mound. But they now trail 4-1 against Hurricane. We will head to the 5th with Shinnston Clarksburg coming to the plate. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
WVU Heart and Vascular Institute offers world-class heart care close to home. Our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques, and that's why we're expanding our services to every corner of our region, so you don't have to travel far to receive the great specialty care you deserve close to home. We're now accepting new patients at all 4 convenient locations in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, Shepherdstown, and Winchester. WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, world-class heart care close to home.
We welcome you back to Oatsdale Park. New pitcher for Hurricane. It will be number 11, Colton Davis, the center fielder, moves to the mound. Looks like Walker has moved from right to center. And then I I believe Eskew is now in right. And Jones, I think, has taken over at third. So the third baseman, Eskew, going from third to right. And that is how the defense looks for Hurricane. Besides that, it's the same players. So Spolarich at shortstop, Henderson at second, Dunkley at first, and Moore doing the catching behind the plate. And actually, it's a flip here. Jones is now playing short, and Spolarich is over there at third. This one hit towards second, and a leaping play for Henderson for out number one. One pitch, one away to begin the fifth.
Again, I feel like we've seen so many great defensive plays here tonight so far.
Yeah, it has been a defensive ball game. As I'll bring Lamb to the plate. Lamb flew out his last time up, and the lefty in Davis delivers a strike to begin the at-bat. Davis
starting to cool down here a little bit, Nick.
Yeah, a little bit of
feel a breeze.
Breeze picking up. The 0-1 hit on the ground.
Fair ball.
Get down for a fair ball down the line, and a base hit for Lamb with one out. Just off the bag for the one-out single.
Yeah, and just happened to click the keep on this camera angle here from the first base side there, from right where home plate is, and got a great picture of that.
So I'll bring the top of the order and Holt back to the plate. Shinnston Clarksburg, who's down by 3, looking to make a rally and either tie or take the lead. They held a 1-0 lead heading into the bottom half of the fourth, but a 4-run fourth for Hurricane gives the Hurricane Little League team a 4-1 lead here, but a runner on first base and the top of the order up for Shinnston Clarksburg. This one far from over here in the fifth inning. As the pitch misses low and outside for a ball from Davis. Davis pitching in relief of Jones, who worked the 4 innings, allowing just 2 hits and 1 run. Here's a slow roller. Davis scoops it up with the bare hand and throws to Dunkley for out number 2. Runner will advance from first to second on the fielder's choice. Jackson Anderson will come to the plate. Runner on second base. 2 outs. And the number 2 hitter Anderson at the plate. The pitch from Davis. Popped up. Shallow center field. Walker is there to make the play for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom half of fifth. Hurricane 4. Shinnston Clarksburg 1. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball State Tournament action on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back at 60.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
We welcome you back to Oatsdale Park. Hurricane coming to the plate, holding a 4-1 lead over Shinnston Clarksburg. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Spencer Dupuis. Shout out to our cameraman, Avery Newport. working down the left field line. And back in the studio is Colin McLaughlin and Dylan Bishop. As Jones will lead things off here, 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a ground out.
Getting word from Nevin Kilmer up at field 1. Bridgeport up 11-0, 3 outs away from run ruling in 4 innings as it's the bottom of the 4th inning with Ona Milton due up.
We're here in the bottom of the 5th. Shinnston Clarksburg down to its final 3 outs, but first Hurricane trying to look to add some insurance runs here as it's a swing and a miss for Jones, who was the starting pitcher today for Hurricane and has pitched well. He fouls that one away. No balls, 2 strikes. Anderson remaining as the pitcher for Shinnston Clarksburg in relief. And Jones will call time and step out. He got that rally started back in the 4th with the single and then coming around to score on the leap over the catcher, Bacastro. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3, so Anderson has now 3 strikeouts in relief. It's the 10th time a Hurricane batter has struck out, but despite that, Spencer, a 4-1 lead. That's kind of the beauty of baseball. You just kind of put together a few runs in 1 inning, and you can still win a game, even though 10 strikeouts isn't at all what you want as a team.
Yeah, no, not that way. But, I mean, you got both teams with probably parts of their great pitching on the mound.
Dunkley with a slow roller hit towards short. Was Anderson, but now it's Watts throwing from short to first for out number 2. So Dunkley with a quick ground out on the first pitch he sees of the at-bat, and that will bring Henderson to the plate. The next pitch hits Henderson. He's now been hit. I'm sorry, Henderson wasn't hit earlier. Yep. He walked earlier.
Yeah.
Getting kind of my middle of the order confused a little bit here. But
start a rally here.
Good 2-out rally it would have to be for Hurricane. Spolarich. Spolarich coming to the plate. He's had a good day. 3 runs came around to score the last time he was up on what we like to call the Little League home run, whenever there's an error that allows you to come all the way around to score. So 3 runs scoring on that Spolarich single. As this one pitch misses outside, that will allow the runner Henderson to take second with ease on the wild pitch. So runner on second, 2 down. Spolarich at the plate in a 1-0 count. Anderson trying to keep this deficit at just 3 for his team, who would come to bat in the top of the 6th with their final 3 outs remaining.
And game on field 1 goes final, 11-0 Bridgeport. They advance. Ona Milton will play Jefferson on field 1 after this ball game concludes. It'll be around an 8 p.m. first pitch.
Spolarich will foul this one away. He needs new gloves, or needs to clean his gloves.
And Nick, Bridgeport seeming like the team to beat in this tournament.
Spolarich is going to one-glove it. Heard him say his gloves are wet. So, 1 glove for Spolarich. He'll go Kurt Warner style with 2 outs in the inning and a runner on second base. Spolarich will take that one high. Another wild pitch that will allow the runner to advance to third and Henderson. So a runner on third base, 2 down. And Spolarich going to come through here and add those insurance run at least. With a 2-1 count, Anderson stretches out the arm, steps back on the mound, and looks into the catcher, Belcastro. Runner on third base is Henderson. Spolarich at the plate, looking to come through. And he'll take that one low for a ball. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 down. Bottom half of the 5th inning. A 4-1 lead for Hurricane over Shinnston Clarksburg. The next pitch, swing and a miss, or foul tipped, excuse me. Full count. Now on Spolarich. As I mentioned, 3 runs coming around to score, including himself in the Little League home run earlier. Single was a 2 RBI single, and then he was able to score after an error. And now that one fouled away there by Spolarich.
Yeah, Spolarich staying alive in this at-bat.
Yeah, good at-bat here, especially with 2 outs.
Great plate discipline.
You already have the lead, but Spolarich wants more. And the 3-2, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Anderson strands that runner at third for Shinnston Clarksburg, and we will head to the 6th. Hurricane 4, Shinnston Clarksburg 1, down to their final 3 outs. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball from the state tournament on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back at 60.
If you love some delicious smoked barbecue but don't know where to go, then you're in luck. Smokin' Southern Barbecue has smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, and brisket, all topped with some homemade barbecue sauce. Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue is located at 2142 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 304-620-7651. So stop on into Smokin' Southern Style Barbecue in Martinsburg.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
We welcome you back to Oatsdale Park, field number 2. Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. We'll have Jefferson, Ona, Milton in our next game. Hurricane looking to advance to the Final 4. They are 3 outs away. Even if Shinnston Clarksburg falls in this game, their season is not over. They'll play Barbersville with a chance to advance. And Davis looks to close things out on the mound for Hurricane. Sunglasses being delivered to the right fielder in Eskew. Good hustle there from Henderson to jog in, grab the glasses from the coach, and get it out to his teammate. But a 4-1 lead for Hurricane. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Spencer Dupuis, here in this top half of the 6th inning. Shinnston Clarksburg looking to keep this game going here in the top half of the 6th inning. There's a swing and a miss from Belcastro on the first pitch he sees. 0-1 count. Davis in relief of Jones. It's been a great pitching effort from Hurricane so far. That one in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. If we remember, Spencer, the only run scored for Shinnston Clarksburg came on a wild pitch.
Yeah, it did.
That one, a bouncer in the dirt, goes behind the dugout for ball 2.
And if you're hearing some loud noise in the background here, just on radio or can't see on TV, train just went through. Train tracks behind this field about 30 or probably 100 feet behind this field.
2-1 count. That one a called strike at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Belcastro. Train continues to roll through, and I think we're almost at the end there. That one, though, lined into left field. That will get down. Could be 2 for Belcastro as he rounds first base.
He comes back.
Yeah, but a good job out there in left by Midkiff to get to it quickly. and hold the runner at first, but it's a leadoff single to begin the 6th inning for Belcastro. And that will bring Myers to the plate. Courtesy runner there, or special pinch runner as it's called in Little League. And Isaac Barksdale will come and hit. Barksdale nearly scored the second run for Shinnston Clarksburg, but was tagged out at home. And now gets a chance to hit with a runner on first base. Waiting on the umpire there, and now we'll resume play. So runner on first. Barksdale at the plate. And the pitch is a big swing and a miss for strike one. The Castro with the single. The next pitch, low and inside. Runner takes off for second. A great throw. Nearly got him.
Slide underneath.
But just underneath with the stolen base there for the base runner. As that is now Midkiff behind the plate, and he made a great throw.
Yeah, that was a great throw.
Nearly got him, but just underneath the tag. The next pitch to Barksdale. Low again. Midkiff chases it down, throws the third. Couldn't get the tag on.
Now a runner 60 feet from scoring.
A 4-1 lead for Hurricane. But Barksdale and Shinnston Clarksburg not going away quite yet. A runner 60 feet away from scoring down there at third base. He gets his shoes tied and now steps back on the bag. Barksdale digs back in on a 2-1 count. Davis looks into his catcher, Midkiff, and delivers the next pitch. A swing and a miss. A healthy swing from Barksdale for strike two. Two balls, two strikes. Runner on third. No outs. 4-1 lead. The next pitch called. Strike three. Barksdale is retired on the strikeout looking. And now one down in the inning.
Get down to the final 2 outs here for this Shinnston Clarksburg team, but not the final 2 outs of their tournament, as they'll play. If they were to fall in this one, they'll play later this evening at 8 p.m. on Field 1 against Barbersville.
Runner on third. 1 out now for LeVake. LeVake had the first hit of the ball game, and the second he'd like to do that again. There's a called strike in the knees to begin his at-bat.
Hey, Nick, just want to remind everybody this Little League International Tournament game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 of Martinsburg, West Virginia, under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball, and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org.
Next pitch in the dirt. Scooped up by the catcher Midkiff for ball one.
Keeps the guy at third.
1 strike. The 1-1 pitch fouled off the end of the bat for strike two. A 1-2 count. Next one is outside for a ball.
Outside a little high.
2 balls, 2 strikes. LeVake standing in. Again, I mentioned that single. He also reached on an error earlier in the ball game as well. Runner on third base. The next pitch to LeVake. Another called strike 3.
Down to their final out here is Shinnston Clarksburg.
Give credit to both sides pitching. But Hurricane coming through here between Davis and Jones. They have combined for less strikeouts than what we've seen from the Shinnston-Clarksburg duo, as that is number 5. But very efficient pitching on the mound. Here's a ground ball to second. Over the head, though, as it gets off the glove, I should say, of Henderson and into right field. That will allow the run to score on one that just ate him up. And now a 4-2 ball game with a runner on first, so not over yet as the tying run coming to the plate in Dyer.
But if you're Hurricane, you can't let that eat you up there. Still on top 4-2, just needs one out.
This is a big swing and a miss for Dyer for strike one.
But I believe Dyer had doubles in that game against Martinsburg Saturday that we had on the broadcast for, if I remember correctly, at least one double.
Walked the first time up. The only at-bat is this one gets away from the catcher. Runner advances down to second base. So runner on second. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Davis and Hurricane looking to advance to the Final Four of the state tournament. The next pitch on 1-1, a swing and a miss for strike 2. So Dyer gets behind, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A runner on second for Shinnston-Clarksburg. Dyer steps back into the left-handed batter's box. Awaits the next pitch from Davis, and the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's on to the Final Four for Hurricane as it gets the 4-2 win over Shinnston-Clarksburg. An impressive performance in what was a pitcher's duel really in this ball game, Spencer, between these two teams. A combined 15 strikeouts today. But a fun ball game to witness, and we got one more later on tonight, but this one was a good one.
This one was a great one, and I think it had that suspense factor there where you had a runner on there in this top of the 6th inning, and anything could have happened here, but a strikeout there ends the game, but not the tournament, as they'll be able to play themselves in to the Final Four this evening against Barbersville over on Field 1 in approximately an hour.
Yeah, so we'll look forward to that one. We won't have a post-game show since this is kind of just a throw-in game. But we'll be back on later on for Jefferson, Ona, Milton. Once again, your final score. Excuse me. Shinnston-Clarksburg falls to Hurricane 4-2. For Avery Newport, our cameraman, Colin McLaughlin back in the studio along with Dylan Bishop. We will say so long, and of course Spencer Dupuis, my color analyst. I'm Nick Verzolini, and we'll be back on in, what, Spencer, like 50 minutes or so?
50 or so minutes, 45 minutes. I mean, they're going to be running on time, so probably 45 minutes at 7:50.
Sounds good, and when we come back, we'll have the nightcap, Jefferson, Ona, Milton. Once again, your final score, Hurricane 4, Shinnston-Clarksburg 2. This is West Virginia Little League Baseball, Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Golf season is in full swing. Hi, I'm Ron Springer, head golf professional at the Woods, and I'm excited to announce that the 6th Annual Tournament of Champions is back for another exciting year thanks to our presenting sponsor, Jordan's Flooring. This year's tournament schedule is here at the Woods is bigger than ever, so gather up your buddies and try to qualify for the area's biggest golf event. A list of the many qualifying tournaments held here at the Woods can be found at thewoods.com, or you can find the list in the Round the Panhandle magazine. Have fun and benefit the community.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Today's game has been brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, Orsini's Home Store, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Modern Renovations, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg.
Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.